भाई लाइक सब्सक्राइब कर दो। भाई जितने लोग नए हैं लाइक डबल टैप कर दो स्क्रीन पे बस, डबल टैप करो, डबल टैप, फिर जादू देखो।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
भाई लाइक सब्सक्राइब कर दो यार अगर नए हो तो।
And we're underway. Pirlo totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter, and I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy has set the levels.
That's rather hopeful. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Looking for the run. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chouameni. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Villa. And here's Kane. David Villa. David Villa! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now there's a chance, surely! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's Neymar!
That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
And this is Torres. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. He's through, now is he in? Palmer. Well, they could break here. Now it's Villa. That's been slipped through. Azar. Well, that looks a decent ball. Great chance! You've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Takes aim and crosses. Triol with the clearance. Rooney. This looks promising. Nicely aimed pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's the keeper's ball. India do have a chance to counter here. Pirlo. David Villa receives it in a good position here. Azar. Can he get it through? And he's straight offside. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
India really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have got another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
India sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
तीन 1000 सब्सक्राइबर के बहुत करीब है दोस्तों, सब्सक्राइब कर लें।
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain.
ठीक है, करना है।
Number 22, Hazard. Number 21, Neymar.
There's the start of the second
Coming on
half.
the field, number 7, Vinicius Junior.
Now it's Kane.
Number 9, Erling Haaland. Substitutions
India
taking
come
place.
out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time. Well, David Villa! It's loose and there's a race for... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Hoisted in. Yamal! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Villa. India in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Kane. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, no joy this time. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Rooney. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's Rooney! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And this is Torres. Yamal. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rooney. Rooney! Timber's cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
He's got away. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. He's in space and looking for options. And the keeper beats it away. Haaland. And now the breakaway. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played into space. And he's picked out the run. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Kane demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Rooney. Knocks it into space. Shot could be on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is out of play. Yamal. And time is up. India looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. David Villa claiming the man of the match
like
award, and there is very little room for argument.
In the stadium hall.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well,
Like
the look on the
subscribe कर दो
manager's
bro जितने
face
नए हैं यहाँ
says
पे.
it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
स्ट्रीम को लाइक कर दो ब्रो जो नए यहाँ पे आए.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Now it's Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Torres. Palmer. David Villa. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And that is out of play. Oh, he's been caught napping, and it's played in here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
That's really well cleared. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Now it's Villa, and he's intervened well there. Azar.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
It's played through for him. Yamal gets into some space.
Oh, shooting chance!
David Villa finds himself offside. And he's had it nicked away. Camavinga cuts out the pass. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Pirlo. And it's made its way to him. Distributed tidily. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And he whips it in.
A header!
They've got to be quick to recover this. Van Dijk with the clearance. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pass somewhat off target. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yamal. And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
India really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
India have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Goes for a shot! In for the pieces! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
India just getting a reminder of what it is like to be under siege.
Oh, the manager might turn blue here any second. He's probably sounding it right now.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, good spread. Now it's Villa. He's under a lot of pressure there. Yamal bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Villa. That has been cut short. And he's managed to get rid. He's picked his way through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Defending of the desperate variety. Struck first time! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Yamal, who's short. India are looking to go forward now. Timber kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Well, there's the clearance.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nicely weighted ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That has ended up in no man's land. It's a really well-measured ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. India really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he thumps it clear. Camavinga with the clearance. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price. That's just playing it safe and simple.
David Villa receives it in a good position here. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. Knocks it into space. And that will be the final act. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Scholes. No outsmarting him this time. Scholes. This is promising. And he's got it. Scholes! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Alexander-Arnold can get it clear.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Now it's Kane. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Beckham engages and forces him off the ball. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! It's hit the upright. Kane is flagged offside. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Villa. Looking to play him in. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Villa. Searching pass he's played there. Right. And a chance! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 27 minutes is
So we have the
Number
first goal.
20.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Kane. And it's made its way to him. And the ball's come loose here. 15 minutes till half-time.
He's having a go!
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Just eases him off the ball. Scholes takes control of it and he's on the move. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Cleared without hesitation. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Scholes really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Dyke, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
With the owner of a blue
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that wood-sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
India leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
India definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Short changes him with that pass. Here's a chance! Lacking in accuracy.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Alexander-Arnold.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Knocks it into space. He's in a good position here.
Can he finish? It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
We have got changes here
Number
from both
20,
sides, in fact.
Sane.
India
Coming on the
are
field,
doing very
number
nicely, thank you.
17,
Well, with
De
this
Bruyne.
kind of authority, Peter,
Number
why
10,
not push on and totally kill this off?
Substitution.
India do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's De Bruyne. Chouameni.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Palmer. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He's shifting through the gears here. Scholes. Drogba. He's in a great position here. Played out wide. Played into the middle. Tacho is there and he can get that clear. Has a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising!
And they are pulling clear here.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Real chance!
Knocks it out wide, played back in. And that was very necessary.
No way through there.
Nicely weighted ball.
And he's on his way! Drogba! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish right from the top draw! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
After
A momentary
78
lapse,
minutes,
mercilessly exploited.
number
They
8,
were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
Robert Pires is another outstanding attacking midfield talent. One of the finest of his generation.
Yeah, pretty prolific for a wide player, actually. Gets his fair share of goals.
Yeah, he has a poetry in motion grace about his game and can truly conjure up some...
He's having a go! And that's caused a worry or two.
Lamine Yamal has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Could be danger here.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, he's played it in low.
Chance for a shot!
It's bounced back off the post. Danger averted for now. And it's Pirlo. Palmer. And here's Kane.
It's Kane! Goal! The breakthrough strike!
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Harry Kane!
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tries to pass it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
And the finish! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought they could...
Can he finish? He scores! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now there's a... Palmer! Oh, crossbar! Tries to get it clear. That pass has been well intercepted. Great vision. Yamal. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Perez, and he's managed to get free. He's in a good position here. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a good run, that. Great timing. Now it's Villa. He's got away. Baresi is there to clear. But they've got it again. Kane wins the duel this time. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
लाइक सब्सक्राइब कर दो ब्रो जो भी नया.
Yamal. Now it's Villa. This looks promising.
There will be 3
Driving
minutes
on and
at a
making good
time.
progress. And this is Kane.
लाइक कर दो यार, एक मोटिवेशन मिल जाएगा. लाइक करो.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
Takes a shot! Against the crossbar! Hakimi is there and he can get that clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for options for movement. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Pirlo. And this is Kane. It's Kane! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance! And he hits the net. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Kane! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And it's played in here. Chooses to go back. And he's had a hit! That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Cafu. He's found a way through. Nicely weighted ball. David Villa. Shot a goal!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Looks offside, I think. Yup, the flag is up.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, there's a probing ball. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Palmer. He's had a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Fernando Torres.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's had it taken off him. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
And now,
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's...
Kane! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Mendes with the clearance. And it's Palmer.
Great ball, and he's in. It's Kane!
Nice looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Villa.
Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Villa. Foot in. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Now it's Yamal. Looking for a runner. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So we're still where we started right now. Bastoni. Barcelona were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Beckenbauer. And he's intervened well there. Great vision. It's a searching pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Villa. Messi. Now it's Villa. Xabi Alonso spots it and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Palmer.
He's having a shot!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's played forward. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Stojkovic looking to get on the end of this. Stojkovic. Stojkovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pirlo does well to get it back. Palmer. And he's found the way past. And this is Torres. And the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
India clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Fernando Torres. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's a promising position.
Can he finish?
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And we have our very first corner. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And that was very necessary. Now it's Kane. Now it's Pirlo. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Danger averted for now. That is good alertness. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. That's a nicely weighted pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yamal. David Villa. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Stojkovic. Nicked it back promptly. Half an hour gone in the second half. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Terrific header. Oh, it's come loose. Palmer tries to clear. He won't be happy with that one.
Barcelona really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very...
Kane. Oh, well played, well played. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, sweet feet.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Villa. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, not quite. And that is that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack.